Greetings everyone, please give a moment to make sure everything's set. Looks like Rumble's booting on up. Twitch is YouTube is booting on up. Looks like everything's booting on up. Give me another moment to check my other computer. And looks like everything's good to go over there, so let's go get started. Let's see, let's start off a day of a 1v1. Citizen Byzantium. It's a name I recognize. Could be decent enough. Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Cup Heroes 2 replay straight from Live Games Lobby. Spawn on top right side is slightly idle OKW player. We got Citizen Byzantium. On bottom left side as the red Soviets, we got Masakarer 99. And of course, like I always do with my first replay each day, I forgot to turn on my macros. Yep, perfect. Now I can move around. Looks like the OKW player is not so idle anymore. Just a little bit of a late start. Maybe he was stuck in the loading screen. Best way you can help deal with getting stuck in the loading screen is not have your game installed into a HDD hard drive, the spinning hard disk hard drive. iPhone SSD or an NVMe drive /M2 drive. Faster read-write speeds does help out with this game quite significantly. Sorry for loading screens in general. If you have trouble with loading screens most games, try to not use an HDD hard drive. Granted, of course, it does cost a little bit more than HDDs, but I'm pretty sure SSDs become a bit more of the norm nowadays. Multiple penal squads now being pulled in the field by the Soviet player. He does have a conscript bulletin that does not affect penals. It does affect grenadiers. And it does have an M3 increased armor protection bulletin. That could be quite nice. Reduce some of the damage from the small arms. Though the armor rate's not super great. I think that the front armor is like 4.5, 5.5, something low. So it's effectively give you like additional 0.25 armor. Compared to the arm penetration rate of 1 of standard bolt action rifles. So 1 divided by that number is the penetration rate. Generally, rounds don't really miss those light vehicles since their target size is quite large. Unless they're moving around, then it's possibly could miss, but even then, generally no. Squads focus on the Volksgrenadiers quite nicely. Usually a good idea to focus on the Sturm Pioneers, but focus on the Volksgrenadiers are already pretty wounded. It will force them to retreat pretty early. Sturm Pioneers does soft retreat back to some heavy cover there. Very nice. Just let the Penals fire away at a good range. Combat Engineers could try sneaking around over here to get the point decaptured. It is moving around the Penal squad, of course, is a bit more durable, more powerful squad, but moving around does reduce your damage output. Reduce the accuracy you send by 50%. N3 now pulling the field. He could probably mount up this penal squad and charge on in. Does fall back nice and early. No chance of being wiped on out. And no chance of being chased down to the retreat point with the flak emplacements. Remember as well, you can always hit the reload button. Perfect time to do that, right? You clearly need a reload. Another penal squad on the build queue, very nice. We do have a doctrine to lock in for the OKW player. It is the Overwatch Doctrine. You may go for a squad or two of Jaeger Light Infantry. Penal squad skirmishing around. And it does excite the garrison. That's not a good garrison to fight from. And the M3 is loaded up with a penal squad in the back. Of course, only 4 out of 6 models can fire from the back of it. You can always go for a flamethrower, of course, as well. And he does go for a pan strike on the Sturm Pioneer, designed for a bit of a soft counter to the M3. Penal squad could get inside the garrison, but heavy cover is better than garrison cover. And incendiary grenades also pretty good against garrisons. Warhouse is getting nice and warm, doesn't have to worry about heating for the winter. Won't be sand by winter as well. Though the recent conflicts did give a nice little skylight. Contract does roll a miss. Now we do have a squad of Jaeger light infantry now pulling the field. He does have the SW's half track, eyeing for the battle group HQ, very likely. Needs a bit more manpower. Reinforces the Volks, of course, and a bit of sandbags there as well. M3 capture this sector there. Volks just captured that sector. Now got the penal squad getting some good damage there on the Volks Grenadiers. Good flame burst there on the Volks Grenadiers. Volks Grenadiers charging, trying to get a Panzerfaust. Actually, I don't think... Okay, yeah, he doesn't have access to Panzerfaust, so it'll be if he charges forward, it's definitely a bluff, which may or may not work. I believe not bluffing a Panzerfaust and AT grenade generally does actually work. Oh, howdy. Sorry, I just saw your YouTube comment. Got a bunch of guys shooting each other. Pioneers to take a bit of flame burst there. Kubong falls him back. Okinawa player, of course, having a bit of trouble. The M3 load up a penal squad has been decent. Though the penal squad is actually a little bit idle. Remember as well, the machine gun does have a longer range than the guys in the back.
Shock troops can now be used to crush the enemy. We now have access to KV-8 flamethrower tanks.
We do have Doctrine Lock-in, the shock rifle frontline tactics. That's a... Ooh, got a good... Never really thought about demolition charge onto a M3. Got good damage to it. I would have thought it would damage the garrison a little bit more, but did not. But it does... Is that worth it? Booby trap to destroy an M3? How much does a booby trap cost again? It's like 50 munitions, isn't it? I have to wait until the Jaeger light infantry falls back. 40 munitions, so it's a little bit expensive, a bit more expensive than a Panzerfaust. He got secured to kill, that's for sure. I really would have thought that the penal squad would have taken more damage. They're pretty tightly packed from the back. Yeah, I'm sort of surprised that penal squad didn't take more damage. Does the booby trap do less damage versus covered units? I have no idea. If it does less damage versus units in cover, such as heavy cover, in theory that means it probably they could have took reduced damage from it. I have no idea what the cover modifiers for a booby trap is. It never pops up. We do not have the mechanized battle group support upgrade as well as medics. Gonna take time to salvage the carcass there. Very nice. We'll get what, 5 fuel.
Point secure. Maintains in position.
Got drained the drops of remaining fuel from that carcass. Penal squad's now getting one spin-uploaded PTRSs. Not fighting against any light vehicles, barring the, of course, Kohlwagen. So I don't really think penal PTRSs are a good idea at the moment. I really disfavor penal PTRSs. Good damage there. No, had the Minesweeper out, so got a lot less reduced damage. Penal squad against good damage there on the Jaeger light infantry. The shock troop should be able to keep on over there. Penal PTRSs advancing forward. The Kohlwagen's obviously too. Now got the mechanized battle group support actually finally being researched. Got some medics here for much healing. Pioneers could tap the wrenches and buff out the scratches. Get a new paint job on the Kubelwagen. And now got the flak half-track being employed in the field. He also had quite a bit of fuel stored up. He could have gone straight for our Sheer Panzer quarters, honestly. And locked down sectors like that way. Down south, we got the Flame Engineers, gain some damage from the Volks. We also now have a T-70 on the build queue.
Under attack!
For the revolution!
Target secured!
Nice little landmine.
Protect the flank!
Bit of damage there on the Kubelwagen. Shock troops charging onto the Volksgrenadiers. They may try going to Garrison. Garrison's a little bit smoky. Remember what they say, where smoke is fire. That's where fire was. It's no longer on fire. So clearly it means that you should always run to the smoke. It means it means the absence of fire. Which, that was actually a quote from Red vs. Blue. If you know we got that reference. Back when Red vs. Blue was good. And existing. T-70 charge way forward. We'll get some great damage there onto the Jaeger infantry along with the shock troops. They take the deflection damage there. Has to be careful of a single Panzerek. I'd say it's worth the charge T-70 into the Panzerek. Good PTRS fire there onto the flak half track. Shock troops do get pinned. Another good volley there. One more volley may go down. May smoke. Gets a good shot there on the Stone Pioneer. Stone Pioneer probably gets wiped out. Of course, now the Panzerfaust in the region, he won't be able to advance towards the T-70. The flak half track should be safe enough. He gains some good shots onto the Volks.
An anti-tank gun has taken the field.
Fresh Vakena Warfare now deployed in the field.
What do you need? We built it as Otiki have secured the sector.
Bit more wire there, more landmines. Second T-70. Oh, that is greedy. It's been a long time since the last time I saw a double T-70. It can be very effective, but also can backfire pretty badly. The Okada player is not doing the SWS half track, has no fuel for sheer Panzer quarters, and its current fuel economy rate is 20 versus 38. So right now, the Soviet player has massive fuel economy. He's captured with all the strategic points along the flanks, so it's going to be a bit far away before the Okada player can pull out a Panzer IV. Even more so since he captured the sector. But assuming he captures the sector, it'll be another 5 minutes possible at the earliest before we get out a Panzer IV. So a grenade has been thrown here. Eagle Squad takes some good damage, falls back, possibly being wiped, I don't believe so. Does get stun grenade. Minesweeper still out, so have one less STG fighting there. Eagle Squad severely wounded, gets a good volley there in the flak half track. Flak half track gets some good damage there. Charge me forward with T-70, as with T-70. The Cannon Whipper throws around into the tank track, or the sandbags. Very poor timing there for Blue. T-70 is advanced way forward, gets a good shot there. No Panzerfaust. Oh, he's out of munitions. It does take out the flak half track. He spent too much munitions throwing incendiary grenades. Now he has no munitions for Panzerfaust. Panzerfaust does connect there. The flak emplacement may take out this T-70. Flak placement taking a little bit of fire. He's actually keeping this guy in range to draw fire while the other one escape. Very, very good micro there. Or poor micro that caused it. 1 to 3. But I think that was purposeful. Both T-70s needs a lot of repairs. He has only one engineer. It is Venture C2, so it does get an improved repair rate. Goes from 1.4 repair rate to 2. Folks taking some damage there.
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
Landmine there, but that's the Soviet landmine. Another flak half track. That's a very poor choice. He knows he's fighting against double T-70. Again, he's spending all his munitions. What did he spend his munitions on? Is there a landmine somewhere? He needs these Okuda player needs to fix his munitions income. He has to save us munitions for Panzerfaust because he just lost something to 270s, two T-70s. Large because the fact he did not have any munitions for Panzerfaust. Kubagen does go down. Air squads do fall back, as well as the Jaeger light infantry. We got multiple penal PTRSs there, so he has plenty AT against the flak half track. And oh, black after T7. Yep, I think you're maybe slightly behind. Sorry. A landmine there. Yeah, what's one reason why the Okuda income, as I mentioned beforehand, don't neglect these strategic points. This is half a fuel point and half munition points each. It effectively is equal to an individual fuel or munitions point because it buys half of both, thus effectively equaling one. People, I think, neglect the regular strategic points a little bit too much. They provide a lot more income than you realize.
Encroaching on our territory.
Enemy infantry! Down! We have casualties!
I'm just do a fall back there.
Incoming rounds!
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
Cutting a bit of wire there, very nice. Right now, it's Minesweeper still out for time frame. That is good because he's finding this landmine. There's another landmine there that's not been found. Not taking time to clean up that landmine.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
E70 and Volks finished forward. He has no conditions for Panzerfaust. Did not cast Panzerfaust there. One Volks detonates a landmine there. E70's at full health. Force fire the ground there, unsuccessful. Another flak half track.
The enemy has taken
Right
our
here.
supply sector.
Target captured. No enemy contact.
Cheer Panzer quarters have been built. Panzer authorization has been authorized. Would fire in naval, but not in any cover, so no camouflage. He can repair both T-70s and make another try to harass the OPW base. Going for third T-70, that's probably not a good idea. He has a bit of fuel right now. You can start, he has a structure going. I think he's able to fuel for an IS-2. He just needs a little bit more command points, just needs a lot more fuel. So he already has a pretty good fuel income rate at 32, so in about 3 minutes he can pull out an IS-2.
Another IS-2 heavy tank is ready for deployment.
Not yet, he needs more fuel. Chalk troops do fall back. And now got a squad of Obersadatsen. He's actually going for KV-8. I disagree. He already has a lot of ET infantry. If he goes for a KV-8, he will need to get another squad of PTRSs probably. And that'll be a source of AT. He's just lacking. I'm not a big fan of Pinot PTRSs. And you will need all 3 squads for PTRSs for that to be effective, I think. Folks do fall back there. So I have said in the past, one way you can defeat your opponent's armor is by killing off all your opponent's infantry, thus they don't have manpower to deploy armor, so you may be going for that technique.
Grenadiers operating.
Pantrack does connect there. Pantrack's not a massive threat to T-70, but the Cannon Warfare is. Does roll miss, however. Obusatan taking massive damage, and for the backdrop there, good splash damage as well. KV-8 now full in the field. Nuclear player, Panzer 4 will be adequate. The Jagdpanzer will be overkill, but they have a lot of good targets for them, so an AT option is not entirely half bad. But a Panzer 4 will be more than adequate. KV-8 took massive hits there, does need repairs. He does have 2 Conveneers. One's booting out a landmine there. He has enough munitions for incendiary barrage as well. Sprints his way forward, finds a bunch of penal PTRSs. Fox Trooper comes from a nice little flank. Incendiary grenades are thrown, does force back 1 penal PTRS. Shock Troops finds his way forward. T-70 does take up the Cannon Warfare double. 1 hit there, 1 miss from Cannon Warfare. Shock Troops may get burned, may get wiped out. 1 model, 2 models to go down. Even though the enemy wouldn't be able to get strong enough anti-tank vehicles, Puma or Jagdpanzer. Possibly. It's Katusha on the build queue for red. Obusatan does find a landmine. Third player does have a good number of landmines afield, so that's another source of AT that could be useful for him.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory. We are losing territory.
You know, squad does consent the garrison there. And does swap out there. Gotta be careful. The garrison's not exactly high as hell. Black half track slowly whittling down the garrison. And now got the Katusha on the field as well. Panzer 4 now in the build queue. That'd be more than adequate when his opponent's fighting against. You also have enough munitions for sectors, not nearly enough. 47 munitions income though, 2 more minutes worth of munitions. You get a sector assault. You know, PDS get a good volley there. This guy does smoke it out, force fire the ground. And does get some hits there, no lethal shot. I just feel like the Soviet player does not have enough AT. That's my biggest problem. Like, double landmine there gets a squad wipe. I suppose the Pino PTRS and all the landmines is a source of AT. I'm just not a big fan of Pino PTRSs. Panzer 4 now on the field. Shock Troops will see a little bit of fire. Good hit there. AP-8 now advancing towards his opponent's base. Getting some damage there. T-70 fighting against the Panzer 4. Cannon Warfare hitting the Shoten Pioneers. AP-8 now backing off. Panzer 4 does not body block. No AT or 45mm being loaded. 45mm is now being loaded. see 1B crew there. Black 88, or not Black 88, but Ghetto Warfare is firing away, which is an 88mm. Good hits there onto the KV-8, falling back now. PNOP system slowly picking down. Mango to short a crit there. Balance there on the KV-8. PNOP just firing away. Bundle grenade on the PNOP TRSs. Panzer IV does go down PNOP TRSs, but ate that bundle pretty hard. Now we're from straightforward. T-70 does take a hit there. Full for C2. Takes out the flak half track as well. And everything Soviet's falling. Needs to fall back. T-70s can somewhat stay in the region to help protect his flanks and VPs. The KV-8, however, needs massive repairs, but can repair it up now. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the flak emplacements. They don't feel like they do a whole lot, honestly. It looks like the Okuda player does back of the game. This is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. There we go. Do have a replay submitted to me, so let's go and get it casted. Oh, it's been a while. I think this is like one of the maps I usually veto. I never want to see this map. Or most, I just don't like this map. I think some people like it. I hate this map. Greens have one, Angrade here for another Company Heroes 2 replay. Spawn on the south side as the yellow Wehrmacht, we got Mr. Smith. Spawn as the blue Okuda player, we got Don Teabag. Spawn as the green Wehrmacht player, we have Brother Freedom. Spawn north side as the purple British, we have Dusty Bin. Spawn as the magenta USF, we got Skatana, I have no idea how to pronounce that. And spawn as the red Soviets, who's slightly out of. We got Dark Man X. And the X is spelt weird. Now the re-echelon course heading to the fuel sector. These points are not being queued captured. Don't really like the northern team just yet. Magenta's also... Purple's not going for anything at the moment. Green is working. We do now have some mortar team stashed by Purple. And Purple is now heading down south. Magenta is eyeing for this garrison. Should Pioneers get inside this garrison? No windows inside, but nope. Yeah, does get inside the garrison. We see a bit of damage there. We do got Pathfinders here. It's probably going for Bar Finders. You have, of course, the Lend-Lease Assault Regiment and the Airborne. Over here, we do have the Feston Support Doctrine. One Doctrine. Mortar half-tracks and command tanks are always pretty nice. And we got the Grand Offensive Doctrine. We may see some regular Tiger tanks.
An infantry section of Tommies has been trained.
Volksgrenadiers and Panzer Fusiliers advance away forward. I think Panzer Fusiliers trying to get inside the garrison. We'll take a lot of fire there. Stone Pioneers come from the flank. They should probably... The Rifle Squad should be focused down first. He's already pretty wounded. But right now it's negative ground. Rifle Squad does fall back. Pythonders falls back. And now the rear echelon squad will be chased down and will fall back. Is a 2 doctrine bad for mass battles? E4s can be occasionally good, but haven't really played around with them ever since the final patch changed their 3-round barrage. Soviet Shock Army, the artillery barrage I think is the same as like the US artillery barrage, where it can damage engines. Could be quite nice. Mortars, 120mm mortars do good against or behind this building, so that should do decently fine. Most battles tend to devolve around in this region. Each section does get hit by the MG. Early Mills bomb research, that's interesting. Mortar right there. Not sure how much what he's doing. Mostly just not going to the forest. Just trying to set up in the center of the map there. They'll give green all the resources. Just keep the MG there. And wire off some advances. Just help lock down the region. German Pioneers fall back. Forward HQ. Being established right there. Not too far forward. Not too risky either. Good fragmentation grenade there. A light response and gets annihilated. He was not expecting the early Mills bombs. Oh, there goes the Volks. Hope he didn't want them. First auction with the IS-2. Yeah, it can be decent. IS-2 is always a little bit hit or miss in my opinion. But oh, IS-2, not IS-2. Sorry, I completely misread that. That's my bad. He has locked in a doctrine now, the Soviet Shock Army. 120mm mortars tend to do quite well on if you're on the north side of the map. Like I said, park it behind that structure. Green is captured the flanks, which is good. And that is a Wehrmacht player. He could actually eye for a cache or two. Don't go past 2 fuel caches. You can... Doesn't really matter how many munitions caches to go for, because yellow would love to have plenty of sector artillery. Blue, I guess more Panzer or Commander artillery would be nice. And green has selected the fortified armor doctrine, which he could perhaps hold down us in that region and really make sure it's really hard to displace. Smoke grenade there, thrown by the assault guard. Stone Pioneers could try against more damage here. Got the clown car here. Grenadiers trying to charge. Get the Panzerfaust off. Took a bit damage there. Maybe anti-tank rifle grenade. Anti-tank rifle grenade has been being casted. I'm having trouble with vision. There's anti-tank rifle grenade. He cast grenade and was successful. Infantry 4-2 gets some good damage there. Wipes out the assault guards. Not assault guards. The Lend-Lease assault sections. Block. Assault sections do fall back. Smoke barrage there on the bunker. However, there is no MG upgrade just yet. Wipes out that squad as well. Magetta's lost quite a bit. MG42 does inside that garrison, but that is no window on the side, so it's not great. It's a horrible garrison. Or MG34, not 42. The Oak player is gone for double MG34, going for a lag, has a single Panzer Fusilier. Makes me... Okay, he's going for G43s. I was suspecting if he was going for a Panzerschreck upgrade onto it. Squads before getting some damage on the Panzer Grenadiers and the Grenadiers. There are no window on the sides, so it's not a great garrison to fight from. They're also being burned alive, so you really should get out of the garrison. Grenadiers and Panzer Grenadiers need to fall back. Grenadiers inside the garrison, being quite wounded as well. Green needs some medics desperately. No medics back here. He does. That's a fuel cache there.
Ready for action.
see. Watch information about that Dom Teabag. I'm not sure what you're referring to. I'll have him selected. He's going for a second like now. It's not a bad map for indirect fire.
Night vision Sturmgewehr are now available.
Magenta's now going capture these sectors, going some landmines. This sector, I believe, is technically it is not cut off. MG42 is in good position. Will easily suppress down the formation, though he does be careful of that mortar. Panzer Grenadiers move around since he does capture the sector, sending Panzer Grenadiers to investigate. He is usually the Dom Teabag's usually is the one who's sending the replays. Oh, player information. Got it after the match. Got it. Sorry, my bad. My mind gets half-formed thoughts. We got Mortar half-track and Guerrilla half-track there. Mortar does take a bit of damage there. Panzer Grenadiers behind some light cover. So it looks like there's a lot of indirect fire devoted by the Axis players. Mortar half-track, double lag. Green is the only one who doesn't have indirect fire, but that's fine enough. He has a lot of ground to cover, so being a bit mobile wouldn't be that bad. That Panzer Grenadier squad needs to fall back, taking severe damage. Green, I think, is going for Battle Phase 2 now. Yep, Battle Phase 2. No barrage there. Mortar falls back for some odd reason.
Reinforcements can be found.
Medical bunker and reinforcement bunker? That's an interesting spot. I sort of disagree with that. No medics at home.
The HQ has been upgraded. Medium armor and rocket artillery.
Got mortar and 120mm mortar, so the allies have at least 3 mortars in the field. 1 good, 2 not so good. Mortar's hitting the lag. It looks like the lag maybe smoking out his opponent. That'll hurt a rifle grenade. What doctrine Dios player may have gone? Maybe it was supposed to hurt the rifle grenade fire from. Yes, it probably was. Finds a landmine there. And it does find... Oh, there's a fighting position there. Almost dead. There's the mortar flare, or rifle flare. Fighting position has gone down. I hear more mortars raining in over here. Double lag counter barraging. As Fusiliers need to fall back, annihilated. Grenadiers getting a bit of damage there. Grenadiers do fall back. Grenadiers fire a rifle grenade there. Panzer Grenadiers charging way forward. This would be good garrison for Panzer Grenadiers to get inside of. But right now, we've got Bar, Rifleman, and Pathfinder's making way forward. Grenadiers taking a little bit of free damage there. Quite a bit of free damage. Light missing this force.
We lost an infantry unit.
Bofors? Good mortar barrage there, but Bofors there is completely worthless. You don't need a lock put up Bofors on a single point that's in the back line like that.
Ambulance taking the field.
The Soviet mortar also has a really accurate auto attack. It's actually a decent auto attack mortar as well. I'm not a US mortar. The 81mm US mortar, which is all shared by the Brits, have reduced auto attack range as well. So it's a lot harder to get good value from it.
Is under attack.
I'm also, when it comes to the US, I'm more on the Pack Howitzer bandwagon.
We lost a gun crew.
US mortar does go down. Penals push way forward. Panzer Grenadiers falls on the back alike and make it overrun. Got an Su-76 here, which helps us siege down this machine gun bunker. PTRS is pushing way forward. Using incendiary rounds there, I don't think it's... Oh, it can pen Su-76s. I don't think I've ever really had an MG42 fire against the Su-76 like that before. But of course, it has plenty of health, so it's able to fall back. Green's not really pushing up north. He will spot the Bofors. It'd be a good idea just to leave it alone. No need to really waste too much time and resources on it. But we've got a Vickers here. He will find out soon enough. We also have a Panzer IV, or no, that's a Stuck. Stuck's an interesting option. I think Panzer IV would be better at this moment in time, but he is lacking AT, and now he has AT. Oh, he's also going for Pack 40. He also has a Elephant Doctrine. Maybe a good idea to go for a Corporal Panzer IV command tank. Finds the Bofors pretty badly. And the Stug will be plenty good against the Bofors. Look at the other Wehrmacht player, non-elephant one. He has a Pack 40 mortar, does use the mortar half track, and for 2 pioneers, 2 grenadiers, and a Panzer Grenadier. This machine gun bunker is going to go on down. Oh, had. SU-76 takes out the bunker. Rolls a miss there. More mortar smoke there. Landmine detonation there on the rifleman. Panzer Grenadier is taking severe damage. And those Grenadiers will clean up those Royal Engineers, no problem. Rifle grenade misses the assault infantry section, but good shot. Infantry 4-2 sitting up over there. Should get some good damage. He may get a white phosphorus smoke there. He does have the other Grenadiers come flank, so even if it does white phosphorus. Oh, no, even those bombs there. Let's fall back there. Penals push way forward. You have MG34 inside that garrison. Blue's going for 2 Oberstwaffen. He may go for infrared STGs. Or he can at least. So if there aren't American M21 mortars and the Wehrmacht is not total vegetable axis, probably. Good damage there from the SU-76. The US player has selected airborne. Engineers and Penals charge way forward. Stug will have trouble, but the Sheer Pan squads get some good hits on the Penal squad. Now we've got the Panzer taking a bit of damage.
Stug 3 ready to deploy.
And now we've got relief infantry activated for yellow. Let's take a look and see. Wait. Oh yeah, speeds up reinforcement times. Forgot about that part. Improves production times. And also gets up to 1 free Osttroopen. And now he's starting to pace way forward. He could have stalled out a little bit. The duration's already degraded by halfway, and he may not lose 5 models. Rifle grenade fires. So then again, 1 Osttroopen's not really that great. Yellow has now gone for Brumbar. I do like Brumbars. And this map is right now very congested with infantry. Oh. Light Pulse finds SU-76 round. Real infantry has now subsided. I don't think he actually lost a single infantry model then during that duration. Squad does fall back. Over here, doing out the old class and takes way forward. There are now some infrared STGs being pulled in the field, which will completely negate light cover and somewhat negate heavy cover. Assault section smooth around the Stug. Could try some crush there. Panzer Grenadiers could eye for a Bono grenade. Bono grenade has been thrown. It's going to be deadly. Pretty deadly on 1 squad. Does wipe out that 1 squad. Need to focus on this other guy here. Stug goes down pretty for free.
The enemy has destroyed a Panzer.
And that assault section looks like we'll possibly escape another. Wilkes keep on out there. Brumbar's rotating around. Bofors down. That may have been from the Stug. Guess we'll never know since Stug is dead. Oh wait. Another Stug here. Building destroyed. So this one may be the Bofors killer. Got it there.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Let's go Osprey forward. Find some MG42s. Yellow's lost one Panzergrenadier? I think so. I honestly can't remember. I know green with the double Panzergrenadier, I've seen them both alive, so I'm not sure. Didn't lose enough models to get a free Oshrupen squad. Brumbar does find either the lane mine or heat grenade. Maybe both. Axis barrage there onto the MG42. Go does take a shot there. You know, PTRS slowly moved on down. Flamethrower engaging. Got now the shock shift being suppressed as well. Stoke needs to keep on running, but already get killed off by the Su-76. Pantrax may get a good shot there. Pack 40 did not fire the Pantrax there, a little bit oversight. Pack 40 does not get another shot off. Full wipe there. We now have a Comet tank on the build queue for Magenta. Don't need repairs. Panzergrenadiers prefer forward. Pioneers forward and then. Got a lot of smoke this region. Pathfinders have cold fire turned on. On cover. Finds a pretty good landmine there. And now got the assault section ripping apart the Grenadiers.
The pack gun is ready for orders.
Pack 4 deploying the field. Bundle grenade connects into the garrison. MG42 is currently smoked on out. Major advances way forward. Blue's now gone straight for King Tiger. I was not paying attention to that. Grenadiers do take a bit of damage. We do have a dropped P2S here. Grenade into the garrison. MG34 must be smoked out or loaded. Red STGs can get damage there. Couple like smoke barrages there. Panzergrenadiers taking some severe damage and good fall back now. Droper on Panzer 4 fighting some good fire support. There's something big. Take straight forward. Brumbar falling back. Panzer 4 needs repairs as well. Don't see any telemine here. King Tiger taking some damage. I think Rapid Grenade will connect with King Tiger. There goes Bazooka Squad. Re-secures the M1AT gun. It's a good hit there on the pit. Light does finish off the crew once again. Got major artillery there as well. Not sure if it's got any squad wise, wasn't paying attention there. It's lost a Oberthlots in one point in time. I don't think almost goes down. Hands 4 or Stug on hot pursuit. Does fall back, doesn't want to get too close to the M180 gun. Oh, got a bit of a black spike there, my apologies. Now the Panzer Boosters pushing forward, major retreats on back. Ambulance gets the garrison. And the King Tiger does need to fall back. Grenadiers and Panzer Grenadiers push forward. Now the Grenadiers seeing severe damage. He's fall back, about to get wiped out by the T-485.
Enemy has destroyed an anti-tank gun.
It looks like 2 pack boats goes down to a Katusha barrage. And that King Tiger still needs repairs. Another Pioneer on the Yellow's build queue.
Ready for action.
There's some Pioneers in the field here. There's all smoke there. White phosphorus as well. It's a good damage here, but does not finish him off.
Orders complete.
Nice smoke grenade there. We do now have over here. Looks like that squad gets wiped out entirely. I think that's Panzer Fusilier. Yep.
Infantry unit lost.
King Tiger now fully repaired. Does have access to the Panzer artillery. He does find MG34, suppressing the entire formation. Now that's time for Panzer artillery. Does bring in Panzer artillery now. Glide gets a small hit there. May have cast a Panzer artillery a little bit too far forward. Good try casting it right there. Looking at good damage from the Firefly. Firefly's one shot with him death. Balanced there from the Panzer IV. And Panzer IV does take out the Firefly, but just gets abandoned. Got Sapper here. Panzer IV gains a bit of damage, a bit wounded. Does have his teammates' munitions cached here. McRoy does get decrewed. And the Firefly is, of course, fully dead. Barrel Panzer IV severely wounded. Does secure the Panzer Pack 40, will destroy the munitions cache.
Artillery positions
Looks like
are
all
ready
the
to
Axis
fire.
players could have used that munitions. Has Green got Battle Phase 3? Is he going? Yep, he has all the prerequisites for the Elephant. It's going for a Panther. And Burnbar does get a bit of damage there. So you put up your additional reinforcement OPW. That doesn't seem like it. Grenadiers, Pioneers right there. Do now the sharpshooter does throw a frag. Splashes the Pioneer a little bit. Now got the T-3485 there. Hopes that's to capture that sector. King Tiger, plenty of health. Auto grenades can throw. There's a good hit there. Bit of white phosphorus on the Grenadiers. He could just use some medical supplies onto himself. Grenadiers in some of the map taking severe damage. Need a retreat on that. Pack 40 gets a good hit there. Wipe out on the Grenadiers. Now the player's going for a Panther. Time for more big cats. It's good hits there. SU-76 push forward, Brush C3. Brush C3, of course, gets the increase rate of fire and main gun and increased sight. Does take a pretty nice hit there. He will get two-shotted by King Tiger. MG34 suppressing down those guys. We do have a booby trap here. Finds a landmine. And then finds a booby trap. There's another MG34 there. Gains some extra suppression angles as well. Just before, got two Jacksons to help deal with the King Tiger. Guys going for another T-485, three of them. And actually, no, he can't go for another one. He's at pop cap at the moment. He could throw the Su-76, I think. Needs has a population free. S6 14, S76 what? 8?
A mere 50 points remain before our defeat.
Yep. So throwing the S-35 will give him the population space for another T-485. Did I say S-35 to Su-76? I got some artillery being brought in there. It's the sector artillery, which should affect this sector as well, but I think it may be to capture. It does take out the Panzer IV. Well, look at those artillery taking it out. There goes the Penal Squad to the sector artillery. Rumble forward. Brett yells Panther as well. Got multiple Panthers to deal. This team is Panzer advance way forward. Doesn't get a shot up there. And the sector artillery is just raining on in. Green's Panzer are not forced on the ground. Does take a mortar hit there. Does get crushed by the treads. Hansworth Barrage connects. Gains good damage there. And the other P-45 does back on off. Jackson almost destroyed. May force by the ground there. Goes down to the Penwhipper or the King Tiger, one of the two.
The enemy is about to defeat us. We have only 10 points remaining.
So the Allies about already getting knocked out of the game. Panzer IV backs him off with Stoke. Now Peter Russ is advanced by 4 because he danced right along with the Panther.
Pioneers ready for assignment.
And that is the end of the replay. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. He said he wanted to see his stats. Let's see. That's the Steam profile. Probably should not bring that up. But yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's a way for me to take a look at his stats from right here. By the way, here's some other stats if you were trying to look for it. Either way, on to the next replay. But before I get started on the next replay, I'm going to take time and restart the game client to reset the VRAM cache, as well as take time to use the restroom. Please give me a moment. I'm just going to take time. Get that ended. Anniversary edition. Guess that got an update. Sorry, got distracted. And please give me a moment to use the restroom.
Sega.
Oh geez, I'm back. I'm just tired today. I did not get much sleep last night. But depending how next game goes, I may just call the stream a little bit early, but I'm just try to squeeze out one more. Let's see. This should be simple enough. I can't click on buttons. Ugh. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Comp Heroes 2 replay, straight from the live games lobby. Spawn bottom right side as the yellow Brits, we got Zanny. As a Soviet ally, we got Kazmir 101. On the left side as the magenta OKW, we got Anthrax. Or Anthrax, not Anthrax. Anthrax has a TH, right? Now I'm questioning, like, I don't know how Anthrax is spelled. And as is Fairmock ally, we do have Made for War with a capital 4. Entry 42 in the Grenadier, pretty standard build opener. For the Soviet player, do we have just conscripts. For the OKW player, got Volks Grenadiers. And for the British player, just got infantry sections. So pretty much standard build orders for everybody. Over here, Volks do take a little bit of damage, nothing too significant. Yes, one guy is particularly getting hit. Now it's trying to get this garrison. There is 4 windows on the side versus 4 windows. Of course, intersection probably would do fare better in that situation, since all the men are firing. But now that the Shroom Pioneers advance way forward, they're going to get nice close. He has retargeted towards the Shroom Pioneers. He has gone, I don't know if there's 4 windows that side, so this is probably the better side. Or getting inside the garrison themselves is also a good side as well. Does fall back there. It's intersection squad before, going for a 4th intersection, so we probably will see the 4-man squad. Nope, he does cancel that, or 5-man squad I should say. He does have 2 intersection bulletins, as well as make it Oranges build faster. Conscripts take a bit of damage there. M242 firing away. Conscripts do fall back. M242 is repositioned. The conscripts will be fighting from good heavy cover there. Grenadiers are actually out of range. Conscripts come for a flank. Try to reset the M242. This conscript could try Urong the way forward. Early Molotov there. Now the M242 is taking quite a bit of damage here. It does fall back. Conscript squad could advance the way forward. Rangers also braving the fire. They're very brave. And soon to be very dead. Move on, engage to the combat engineers and native ground. And that Grenadier squad of 3 members has all 3 members still alive and severely wounded, so he really needs a medic. His next engagement will not go all too well. He will just disintegrate almost instantly.
We are losing a sector.
Each section is pushed way forward and a bit of a blob. Agenda Maniac got MG34 or a like. He is going for scavenge auction, so Jägerline